Oh man, what a great sleep that was. Alright, time to see what we have on the itinerary today. Oh no! I forgot about the apocalypse. Well, I guess you could say that the extinction was not on schedule. Oh well, better late than never, as they say.
Hello everybody on YouTube, it's your boy, the Memphis XL. Alright, welcome you back to check this out. The show we take a look, whatever we want to take a look at. Have ourselves a good old time. Today, everybody, we're taking a look at a blast from the Jurassic past. It's Jurracs. The Jurracs have finally gotten some new support, and it's pretty nice support because it does exactly what I like Konami to do with older archetypes, and that's include as much of the old stuff in the formula as humanly possible. So we got ourselves our Jurrac deck today. We're going to be taking on the yugioh Pro, show off the wombos and the combos, the what do's and the what not do's, and blowing stuff up. A lot of blowing stuff up. That's what this deck is about. We got our Jurrac Astero, we got our Jurrac Meteor, and all that good stuff. We're going to be spamming these things out, nuking boards over and over and over again. So we're going to head on into the action. If you want the whole deck list, it's at the end of the video as always. But for now, let's head on in there, show off what this baby can do. Alrighty, our first opponent, another day, another card game. We like to go first with this deck, like, as much as humanly possible. I should have gone with the paper after all. But you do like to go first with this deck, because of how the Jurracs are built up. It's how they work that determines, like, what you're going to do. The whole idea of Jurracs is not Tearlaments, by the way. It's not like Tearlaments. It's basically, we're trying to make our synchros, and we're trying to nuke the board, like, all the time. That's what this deck is about, just constant field nuking. It's kind of like playing Volcanics, but without the burn. Without the burn aspect to it. So, well, that's what we do. We just dinosaur up. We got our Overraptor, which is really good. We got our Ground Xeno, Fossil Dig. Really good hand. Really solid opening hand. It all just depends on how hard the Tearlaments hit us, because Tearlaments are maybe not as strong as they used to be, but they are still pretty potent bunch. Not the bunch I was hoping to see in the casual server, but at least the grass is not an option. At least he doesn't have any grass. That's gonna have to do. So, I guess I'll like skip ahead till this guy's done, because the Tearlaments can take their dang sweet time. We'll focus on us when it's time for our turn. What? Oh, it's our turn. Oh, lordy, that took forever. That turn took forever. It really did. Alrighty. Let me think about this. I think we're gonna go ahead and start with Forbidden Droplet. Normally something I'm not going to start with, but all things considered, I think, does this have a quick effect too? No, I don't think so. I'm just gonna stop Masquerena because I really don't want to deal with Masquerena of all things. And we're just gonna search some dinosaurs. Good old Fossil Dig. And we're gonna search ourselves a couple of babies. It's the world's most dangerous daycare center, I'll tell you. That's what we're gonna do. Get baby Cerosaurus. Got our Ground Xeno. I'll save the other Fossil Dig for now, just in case I need it. So we'll use Ground Xeno. Very nice little card. Lets me search any dinosaur tuner. But then I have to destroy a card. And the best thing to search with this, if you don't already have it, is this guy, Xenomediosaurus. Very nice dinosaur card. We're going to pop the baby. The baby will then search us at another monster. Now, my opponent does have some cards here. He does have the Scream, which if he mills another Tearlament's a bad thing. But other than that, like, Masquerena stopped. This guy doesn't do anything. This has a quick effect to shuffle all the banished cards into the deck. All cards in the graveyard, all the cards, yeah. He can get rid of my graveyard, but at the moment, my graveyard doesn't matter. It will matter later, but at the moment, we're good. At the moment, we're fine. So yeah, Xenomediosaurus, get him on the board. Wachumba. And then we get another summon, so let's go ahead and go for our Overraptor. Now, at the moment, this is going to look like standard dinosaurs, but trust me, Jurracs are waiting in the wing. We're already set up for our big boss monster, so that's pretty neat. Okay, you're going to use Scream now. Isn't this that is a once per turn thing? Okay. And unfortunately, he did in fact. He did get a Tearlament. I don't remember which. He got one that lets him fuse, right? Yes, he did. That is an unfortunate thing. Let's go ahead. Add a dinosaur. I am pondering here. I could just go for Ultimate Conductor Tyranno and wipe his board out. That's probably the smartest move. Because I don't know what he's going to fuse into, but there's very few things he can make that can out the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Let's see. Return to the deck action deck. Target a card on the field, destroy it. Gotcha. Alright. So what else did you... you milled like all the Tearlament cards in the world, didn't you? So the graveyard card. This adds a monster. This is going to add a Tearlament trap. And then he's also going to get the fuse. How come when I mill, I don't get this kind of luck? Yeah, he literally milled all 3 Tearlament cards you wanted to mill, and he got Keldo in there somewhere. So up to 3 cards in any graveyard, shuffle it into the... You know what? That helps me. I need those cards back for later. So, you know what? Thank you for doing that. I appreciate you. Alright, so you're gonna get Havness, you're gonna fusion summon into somebody. Most important... Oh, wait, I guess... Yeah, he did get rid of my grave. Now I can't use Tyranno at the moment, but that'll be fixed soon. Target a card, Pokemon Control, shuffle into the deck. Unfortunate, but I have options for this too. Not as many, but I have them. I have options. Who says I don't got no options? Alright, Meteosaur is going to go back in the deck. That's totally fine. And you're going to pop Oviraptor. Okay. You know what? This is why we kept Fossil Dig, people. This is why we kept Fossil Dig. Because I knew he would do some nonsense. So, I had to give it a shot. Alright, so let's go for Stego. Oh, wait, no, I should have gone for the other guy. This works too, though. I can still use Stego on himself. I should have gone for Megalo, but this works just as well. This auto work just as well. What else do you have? What else are you going to do? I'm going to use Stego's effect. I'm going to pop himself, send it down into the grave, and then I can summon Jurracs equal to the level of the monster sent to the grave. Megalo is like... Not Megalo, but what's his face? The normal monster is the best for this sort of effect, but we can do other things as well. So let's send Meteosaurus, because this will allow me to summon Megalo, Aeolo, and Guaiba. Some might question Guaiba in here. I like the old school tech. You know, sometimes you just need to beat over something and get another monster on the board. So now what are you going to do? I have all the monsters again. What say ye now, sir? And your halfness. Set the grave by card. Okay, so this one, if I flip it, I don't want to set it with the grave with Tyranno. That's important. Stop shuffling my cards back. It's really annoying. Bloody hell. Okay. Well, that's going to be continuously obnoxious. So, gonna have to do, make a synchro summon. We're gonna summon out this guy, Jurrac Velveto. He instantly gets rid of anything face down that he happens to battle into. My opponent, he just really doesn't want me to play, does he? He just wants to stop everything I do. You know what? Screw you, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. He's here regardless of your nonsense. Regardless of all your BS, I've summoned him either way. So let's go ahead and use Tyranno's effect. This does nothing. What is this going to do? You're going to shuffle all the cards back into the deck. I see. I see indeed. But I still get to pop one of my cards. Flip everything you have face down. Because Megalo got destroyed. What was the effect again? This card's destroyed. Send a Jurrac monster from the deck to the grave. Which, not important. Well, actually, no. This is actually important. Because we want to send Astero to the grave. Because I can quick effect banish this dude and another Jurrac to summon our Meteor and nuke the board. So I should remember Havness. Wait, doesn't this also have an effect? Send the grave by card effect. Summon this card if you do, send a Tearlament card. But I can attack everybody once a time. That's the thing about Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. He has multi-attack. So let's multi-attack him in the face. That's what this deck is. You know, end of the day, we are trying to, you know, we're trying to blow up the boards with Jurracs. We're trying to do lots of beatdown damage. And Lordy, this guy just, my guy wanted to just stop me from doing everything. That is modern Yu-Gi-Oh! But you know what? Modern day problems require old school solutions. So this will infuse right away, so I don't want to do him you yet. What does this do? If it's sent to the grave, I don't think it does anything. I could be wrong, but for now, let's go this. So now is the tricky bit. Because I want to hit the hat. Let's see. Tearlaments, Reinhardt, 2 Aqua Monsters. But you've sent all your dudes away. So you shouldn't be able to do that, right? Unless I'm very mistaken, in which case I'm just dead here. No, we're good. We're good. There you go. All right, so with a little help from, you know, old school Dino support. I say old school because this thing's kind of old school at this point. But Jurracs get ourselves the win through sheer tenacity. They, you know, you wanted to stop me from playing? Too bad. Okay, I'm going to summon my dinosaurs regardless. And hey, everyone contributed at least a little, and I was prepared with my new boss. Astro, really powerful. He is on the sleep for a good reason. We're going to go to Duel 2, and hopefully we'll get to show him off proper. That is the main focus of our deck and what I was trying to do. But sometimes you just need to go for Ulti-Conductor and wipe boards. That's what you got to do. So let's go for Duel number 2. Show off what this deck is really capable of. I want to summon Astro, and I want to start nuking boards. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. Okay, this time we get to go first, which is what we want to see. Opening hand... Oh, it's a little rough. Just a little rough, but it's rough. Let me think about this. Because unfortunately, yeah, with Stego... Oh, well, actually, that's actually way worse than I was thinking. Let me think. I could destroy Stego himself. That's probably the only option I have. I really don't like having Mega Plunder in the hand right now because, like, he's the guy I usually use for this effect. But it will have to do for now. So let's send ourselves our level 6. Don't send the 8s because we don't have the levels for that. It depends on like the monsters you use, but normally you want to send a 6 with this. So let's go Megalo, Aeolo, and Guaiba. Get these 3 onto the board. At least we got 3 monsters. Best thing about this does not negate any of our effects, which I really appreciate. I think it's a consolation because a lot of the old Jurracs don't have like great effects or anything. So I'm happy with that. So let's use Megalo's effect. I can discard 2 cards, including 1 Jurrac, and draw myself a couple new cards. Alrighty. Un for Un is an interesting one. Let's go for... I can only summon Dinos thanks to Stego, which is the only bad thing about this part of the combo is that, you know, I can't summon like the Evilzors or anything like that. That is the one stickin' bit. One little sticky bit. But we'll go ahead. We'll still Synchro. We'll make Velfido. It'll be nice 2200 beat stick. I'll keep Guaiba just in case. You never know. We got... Oh, you gonna do something? You gonna Nibiru me? Please don't do it. I'm a dinosaur player. I'm afraid of giant rocks from space. It's a serious phobia, and you need to take it seriously. Be nice about it, and you need to tell me if you're playing Nibiru. Okay, but yeah, we got our monsters. I do have 1 for 1, but that's usually for like getting out Megalo and stuff, so nah, I don't think we're gonna need that at the moment. I really wish there was like a 2 for 2 card. You know how like there's 1 for 1? What about 2 for 2? Why not a card like for that for level 2s? Don't tell me the answer. It's because of sprites, I know, but at the same time, why not? Just negate its effects. I don't care. I want to be able to turbo out Baby Sarasaurus. That's all I'm saying. That's what I want. That's what I want. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is he doing? Are you okay? I normal summoned. Okay, finally, thank you. Okay, so he was just reading. He was just reading the cards. That's all it was. My opponent was just reading my cards. Okay, so let's get off Velfido. Let's set 1 more card, and we'll end our... Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, actually, no. Yeah, we should go for our boss monster. Let's go for Un for Un. Here we go. Here we go. I need a tuner. I need a tuna. Let's get Jurrac Megalo once more. And we're going to summon out our big bad boss, which is Jurrac Astero. I can also just go for Meteor, but this is what we really want. So Jurrac Astero. This is our big bad boss monster. When he is synchroed, you get yourself a spell trap. Sadly, there's only the one spell trap that we got and the one that came before. But it's still something. So we got a Jurrac Volcano. We've got ourselves our synchro. And we're pretty set. I could destroy my monster to summon another Jurrac, but I don't really want to do that yet. It is a thing we got with Astero. He has inherent summoning stopping. You know, my opponent tries to exceed or do that. I can stop that. I can stop these things by banishing a couple of my dinosaurs from my grave. So, barring this guy having something else, I should be able to stop Fenrir at least. Unless he has another Fenrir, in which case I'm just screwed. Which is always a possibility when you're up against casters. We're in the casual server, sir. Please stop with this nonsense. Alright, well, regardless of that, my opponent's playing Salamangreats. Okay, that's good, actually. That's actually really good, because that plays right into Jurrac Volcano. Basically, my opponent, if they activate 4 or more monster effects in a turn, and they special summon a monster, then I can turbo out my Jurrac Meteor and nuke the board. I will need to use Imperm and Droplet before then, just to, you know, I want to let my opponent do some stuff first. Then, we're going to use our spell traps to negate some things. That's the plan anyway, so that's what we're going to try and do. So we'll Imperm the Bailings. This is just to keep the dual flow, because if I just stop him right here, then, you know, he's not going to keep using effects. And I want him to keep using effects and special summoning. That is the plan. Now, unfortunately, Droplet, I don't really have a target for Droplet. I could get rid of Astero, because he does have the ability to quick effect just summon Meteor himself. That's pretty good. One nice thing about Astero, it is not a once per turn effect, unless I'm misreading this thing. It is a once per turn with the summon negation, but not with the summoning of Jurrac Meteor. That's a big thing. So I could ditch Astero with Droplet to negate somebody to try and keep my opponent dueling. And then eventually he's going to trigger out Volcano, summon out the Meteor, nuke the board. If he keeps going, I can use Astero to summon another Meteor. You thought you could stop one Meteor, huh? Well, what are you going to do against the second one? What are you going to do against 2 Meteors? But here, I got 3 of them things. 3 of them things? 3 of them things. That's right, we have 3 of them things. I find that 3 is ideal, because it's just so easy to do, and you never know how tricky your opponents can get. Always good to have the 3rd Meteor. And, my opponent surrenders! Don't surrender! I was just explaining why you were doomed. Alright, well that is very unfortunate. My opponent has surrendered. I guess I should have stopped Bailings. I really wanted him to keep going so I could, like, show off the full, like, extent of what this deck is trying to do. But we really did have him. Even if he did keep going, I would have been able to summon out Meteor, nuketh the boardeth, and then if he kept trying to go, nuke it again. That's what it would do. Also, I would have got it in tuner, because that's what Meteor does. He just gives you a free tuner. So, if you were curious, that's the thing he does. So, that'll have to do for Duel 2. Unfortunately, I'm a little short time today. We're just going to have time for one more good duel. With any luck, it'll be a good one. I don't want to see no more rage quitting. I don't want to see none of that. One time is too many already. So, let's go for duel numero 3. Get them dinosaurs on the board. Start summoning out giant meteors. That is the name of the game. Alright, everybody, it's time for the 3rd opponent, the fighting 3rd. We sadly don't get to go first, but our opening hand is reasonably good, because we have 2 Fossil Digs, and a Megalo, and another Megalo, and a whole bunch of other stuff. What is this? Evil Twins. I see. Burn strategies and things like that. I mean, that's not the worst in the world, but at the same time, it can get annoying. Just a little bit annoying. So, okay, you're actually playing a lot. Like, you got all the stuff. You got the Frost, you got the Lilla, the Kiss Kill, got all them things. Okay, Mr. VTuber, let's see what you've got. Oh, you're using the old school art. Okay. I'm curious. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys like to use the old artwork for Evil Twins or the newer artwork that's a bit more detailed? I'm curious. Like the old, you like the dark ones or the light ones? That's what I'm curious about. Yeah, evil chained. Yeah. That could be rough, because he's got Sharvara. And then you're gonna go for Yama. That's gonna get you another Unchained card. You got Leela still on the board to bring back Kiss Kill. My opponent, he's got combo here. He's got like combo on for days. Because this will let you draw another card. This will get you the trap that summons out whoever. And then you can get what's his name? Not you, the other one. Aruha, that was his name. Aruha could be a thing. Although Shavar does essentially the same deal here. Alright. Certainly gonna have my work cut out for me here. My opponent is gonna have like a lot of stuff. He's got Shyama and Unchained Soul and Yama and all these other things. Question is, which Link... Okay, the Trouble Sunny Town. Almost forgot about you. Because it's a banish this from grave, trip this card, summon the kills. Banish this card from the grave. I could really use Call Upon the Grave right now. That would really be helpful. And then, yeah, he's got Unchained Soul Rage, so I gotta be careful about that. All in all, one Call by the Grave would really mess up this guy's strategy. Sadly, I did not draw that card, so I'm just gonna have to wing it. So let's go for Fossil Dig and see what this goes. Because this doesn't do anything, that doesn't do anything. The only thing that does anything that we know about is that guy. So. I'm thinking here. Let's get Miscellaneous Saurus, because that'll make my dinosaurs immune to everything. That'd be a good way to start it off. Indeed. Activate Miscellaneous Saurus. Okay, he will get to draw another card. Okay. I was curious as to what that was. Please don't tell me you had called by this whole time. Okay, thank you. Thank you for not having the out to my out. Alright, let's go Fossil Dig here. Again, because it's not a once per turn. That's probably why Jurracs don't have another spell trap support. They don't really need it, do they? Let me think about this. If I get over Raptor to my hand, I could then search out another dinosaur. That being... I'd probably just go ahead and get my giant superconductor again. Which I don't like to do because I've already done it. But at the same time, I think that could be the best option, just to clear out this stuff. Because now that Miscellaneous Source is in play, I'm unaffected by, like, activated effects. That stops Trouble Sunny, that stops a lot of things. Stops a lot of my opponent's nonsense, let's put it that way. So let's use Jurrac Megalo here. I could have also used 1-for-1, but this works just as well. That'll work just as fine. Doesn't really matter at the moment. I already have 2 in the hand. I mean, yeah, deck thin a little bit, but you never know. I might need the other guy. Yes. Indeed. Let's go for Megalo. Megalo Magic. I like the artwork on this thing. It's got like just 3 dinosaurs rough routing. Rough house and little dino babies. With a weirdly a lot of... I guess it's 3 of them, so... what's 1,300 divided by 3? Like... 430, something like that. They have 430 defense points apiece. Let's put it that way. So let's use Jurrac Megalodes here. Don't know what my opponent has. Alright, that's the Imperm. Which shouldn't work, because I've used Miscellaneous, unless I'm mistaken about that. Yeah, that doesn't work. Sorry, buddy. Doesn't work. Alright, so now, how many dinosaurs do we have in the graveyard? We have 3. I'm thinking here. I wanna do more than just not much, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and banish 2 dinosaurs. If I get a baby Cerosaurus and pop it, then I can continue to do more things. And I'd like to do more things. I don't want to do nothings. Alright, so let's go ahead and activate our Soul Eating Oviraptor. Pop the baby. Summon out Chiroptera. Yeah, because we haven't seen this part either. That's the thing. There's so many things this deck can do. It's hard to get it all in, you know? So there's Stego. Do I want to go Stego? I'm not locked to anything at the moment. The only problem with Stego is he locks you into dinosaurs. But we'll get Stego just because he's a thing. We'll get him out. 4, 8, 9, 10, no. So let's use Kaitoptera, however you pronounce this guy's name. We're going to add polymerization, because why the heck not? And we'll activate it. Polymerization! You never see it, but it's a thing. So we're going to send out this thing, Hornsaurus. Using a couple of dinosaurs. We'll summon out the Hornsaurus. Probably could have put him in here, but it's fine. So when this is summoned, I do get a field spell from my deck. See, I didn't just throw in random stuff. No, there's a reason we have this field spell, and there's a reason we have this Hornsaurus to search it out. It's like having another terraforming. Alright, so now that we've done all of that, I could pop a monster and summon out more things. That's true. What was the other effect of this thing again? Normal summon a dino or a dragon. I have 2 tuners. I need a non-tuner. Wait. No. I was like, can I do that? No, I cannot. I cannot. So let's just go ahead and do the do. Let's banish some dinosaurs, bring out our ulti conductor. Well, what say ye to that, salesman? I enter the battle phase just to spook my opponent. And let's attack everything that exists under the sun. Let's attack Trouble Sunny first, because it's the big one. I don't trust it. I don't trust Sunny as far as I can chuck it. Now the big question is, yeah, he'll use Trouble Sunny. He'll get out 2 of his monsters. Totally fine. That's more targets for us. That's more targets for us, because that won't work. I mean, you'll get a draw. What? That's an activated effect. Am I mistaken in that? I guess I must be. Holy balls, man. But they both use their effects, so I'm gonna beat over the Kiss of Kills. At the least. You can bounce one more card. That's gonna be activated, right? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. He has another. Oh, wait, hold on. What's this doing? He's summoning the little one? Oh, I guess he can't summon Trouble Sunny for whatever reason. So what does this do? Every time a monster clears an attack, you gain 500 life points. You also get to summon Sunny. But you foolish fool! You've activated Jurrac Volcano! And I shall nuke the board. Sorry, Conductor, you tried. Now, granted, he will get some stuff back, and there's nothing I can do about that. But I don't have a tuner in the graveyard, which kind of sucks. But other than that, I do have my meteor, and we'll work from there. We'll work from there. Hey, whatever happens, you get the idea of the deck now. That's the whole point. We go for Jurrac Meteor. And is there anything else you can do? Nope. Unless he uses Trouble Sunny to... Well, no, he already used Sunny. So this is good. This is actually very good. Alright, let's do lots of damage. We will... Am I locked to anything? I'm not locked to anything. So what we are going to do here is 1 for 1 now. Now we'll go for Un. And then we'll get a... What's in my graveyard right now? I should have thrown in 1 copy of Foolish Burial. Destroy Battle Card set. Let's see. Send Jurrac. Yeah, 1 Foolish Burial would have been good in this deck now that I think about it a little harder. Just to ensure that we have a Jurrac in the graveyard, that would have been pretty good. Alright. Megalo will activate. We will send... a copy of Astero, that way I can get out my Synchro again. And let's go for... Let's see, I could go for Extractor. Just have something on the board that does something. Yeah, let's go for this guy. Transcendosaurus Extraraptor. There you go. No. Alrighty. Standby phase? No. It is a quickie for Asteros, but you don't want to use it right away because this is not a this is a mandatory effect. You can't not nuke the board. That's the thing. Okay, what's this doing? Aw, he sent my dinosaur to the grave. That's annoying. Alright. Sunny Snitch, you say. Interesting. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. Alright. The live twin is on the board. This is going to summon a monster from the deck. Does it do anything else? Ah, screw it. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Who is my tuner in the... Okay, Megalo is in the grave. We don't want to banish him. So let's banish both of our synchros. Let's bring out the Meteorus. And then, whenever he summons, everything will get destroyed. Indeed. Unless you have, like, Forbidden Droplet or something like that. This will be nuking your board, sir. Does that actually... Oh, summon Sunny might actually... Dang it, he did have Droplet! Cursed premonition. A cursed premonition. Why does this happen? Why does that happen that my opponent has exactly what I know he has? Alright. That... I hate to say that's going to be game, but that might be. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. It really depends on my top deck game. Because now I have, like, nothings. I have a wee bit of nothings, but yeah, one Foolish Barrel would have been good. I could have gotten Evils or Dolka on the board, and that would have been better. Because then I could have just stopped some effects, and then, you know, waited to bait out with the Jurrac Meteor, so... yeah, that's not good, because now he's just going to summon them dang old twins back. Accursed VTubers! My views, damn it. Alright, well, regardless of that, yeah, evil twins are gonna do their shtick. Oh, it'll take a lot of damage. I'll take a lot of damage, but at the very least, we have to see, like, that's what the end game is supposed to be with Jurrac, just summoning out Meteor and nuking boards and stuff, and now would be a perfect time for that. If I could get... Let me think. Is there anything I could get that would save me right now? That's a hard one, as I've already used up my Ulti-Conductor Tyranno. Doodlesaur, maybe, but possibly not. It's hard to say. Okay, he is going to go for Unchained Abomination, too. Or Rygo is what's his original name. I always like Rygo, it's a better name. I like Rygo. That's why I still call you that. Your name is Rygo, I remember. Okay, now you're going to pop one of your Unchained cards, yep. I've played this deck before, you can tell. I've played it before. I know the combos. I know the combos. It just doesn't always help that you know what they're gonna do. Doesn't help if you don't have an out to it. Now does it? All right. So now you're gonna get these two and Trouble Sunny. Okay. Trouble Sunny is back on the board and very appropriate. Very appropriate trap that would have been good earlier, but unfortunately not there. So. We were so close. So close to that one, but unfortunately my opponent was able to outlast the extinction event. So, yeah, now he's going to use that, pop my face down. At the very least, we're going out for things being destroyed, because that's the name of the Jurrac game, people. Alright, so I guess we'll go ahead to the end screen. We've shown off what this deck is about, and we've shown off a lot of the combos and things, and what we can fix about it and what we can't fix about it. So let's go to the end screen and see what happens. Oh, wait. Alrighty, everybody. So, our Jurracs of... Alrighty, everybody. Jurrac Dino-Might went 2 out of 3, which is perfectly acceptable for a brand new archetype based on a really old archetype to be doing. Dinosaurs in of themselves, really powerful bunch. They've gotten some insane support over the years, like Overraptor in of itself, with Ulti-Conductor plus Missile. That's, like, this card's limited for good reason, folks. It's good. It's a very good card. And we were able to do, like, most of what this deck is all trying to do. Just getting out Astero, go for Meteor, start nuking boards, that sort of thing. The rest of the action I didn't do as much. I would have liked getting Giganoto about, because he's just a funny guy to be on the board. But we got to show off what this deck is about. We were able to summon out our monsters. Got our Synchro, field nuking, beaten down. We beat up Tearlaments. That was funny. That was a funny thing. Just to blow up all the Tearlaments. That's what we do. So, I had fun. I hope everyone did as well. If you did enjoy this episode, don't forget to hit the like button. Consider subscribing. Don't forget to answer the comment question. Discord channel exists if you want to be joining that for for stuff. You like the sleeves? The sleeves will be on there as soon as I upload them, which I'll be uploading a whole bunch of sleeves soon. Don't you worry. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it before I go on my vacation. I'm gonna do it. So thank you much for watching, everybody. Your boy Memphis is now going to reveal what we're using today. For the main deck, we have one copy of Absolute King Mega Plunder. We need a normal monster for some of our combos, and this guy lets us to summon out some things thanks to our Stego. So one copy of this is good. One Ulti Conductor, you only really need one Ulti Conductor. He's searchable, and he's your be-all, end-all boss monster. Just summon him out on the board, pop a dinosaur, flip everything face down, attacks everything face down, burns, etc., etc. Field clear. That's him. I like the Doodle Beast Tyranno. It's just like a little tech choice in here. You can tribute him like tributing just any dinosaur monster. You can tribute something during the opponent's turn. It's just during the main phase of a monster's on the field of the dinosaur variety. Tribute him, summon him on the board. If he is summoned, you destroy a monster on the field. And there you go. Just a free plop things. You could summon out for like Dino Wrestler Pank and Spank, but Tyranno's more dinosaur-like, so that's my reasoning. One Xenomediasaurus is our main tuner monster. You can summon this guy if one of your monsters gets destroyed, which we like to do a lot in this deck. So, we got our Mediasaurus, and he is going to summon himself out. You can then pop another dinosaur if you'd like to summon a normal monster from the hand of the deck. You're locked into dragons and dinos and some other things. It doesn't really affect you too much. Well, just be aware of that. But yeah, that's how you get a Mega Plunder, me. Good old Miscellaneousaurus. You always play this in dinosaurs. There's no reason not to play this in dinosaurs. You can discard it. Your dinosaurs are protected from activated effects for the most part, except when Sunny is available, apparently. But you can also banish it along with other dinosaurs to summon a new dinosaur from the deck. It does destroy the end phase, but it's a very useful extender, especially with our 3 Oviraptors, which searches any dinosaur upon being summoned. It can also send them to the grave straight away if you need to just send them to the graveyard. And you can pop a dinosaur you control to summon back a dinosaur in your graveyard. So that's a pretty dang good effect right there. 3 of the new Jurrac Stego. Very nice monster. I wish he had a special summoning condition, but that's what Megalo's all about. But you can destroy any card you control to ditch a dinosaur from your deck to the graveyard. Usually this is Mega Plunder. And then you can summon out Jurracs, whose level equal to the sent monster's level, except more Stegos. You ignore summoning conditions. You can only summon dinosaurs that turn. If he's destroyed by battle, he does return cards to the hand, which we didn't get to see, but that is what Stego does. He's an extender. He summons lots of things. The only thing he does lock is into Dinosaur. That does run afoul of our Zols, of our Dolkas and things, but it's what it is. One Jurrac Gwaiba. I like to have one Gwaiba. He's old school cool. Destroys a monster by battle. Summons his Jurrac with 1700 or less attack from the deck. It can attack, but you really don't care about that too much because you're getting out Stego or Megalo. One Kaitoptera. It's just a fancy little tech card I like to have in here. Because I can use this to add polymerization, fuse into Hornsaurus. Because you can summon this with Kaitera to any dinosaur. And this can, this can attack directly. So it can edge out a game if you happen to be, your opponent's low on life points and all that good stuff. So that's why I like this. Plus, it gets you another normal summon. 3 Ash Blossom because... well, mostly because of Double Evolution Pill, we have to have non-dinosaurs in the deck. Also to stop rampant searching and spamming and stuff like that to some degree. 3 Baby Sarasaurus, because we're the most dangerous daycare in the world. We like to destroy this baby, destroy it, and send it to the graveyard, because when it's destroyed and sent in the graveyard, you summon any level 4 lower dinosaur from the deck. It is non-once per turn, not limited anyway, except for level 4 lower, but you just pop this dinosaur over and over again with things like Oviraptor, Field Spell, etc. Keep getting out dinosaurs. 1 Petite Pterodon, which is essentially the exact same thing as Sarasaurus, but he summons level 4 higher dinosaurs. So that's how you can cheat out things like Doodlesaurus or Mega Plunder or what have you may. 3 Jurrac Megalo, the new tuner. You can special summon him if you have a dinosaur to start 2 cards, including the Jurrac, to draw 2 more cards. If he's destroyed, you can just send a Jurrac monster from the deck or the extra deck to the graveyard. Very nice for setting up things like Astro. 2 copies of the original Aolo. One might say you don't need all these level 1 tuners in this deck, but I disagree. Because Aolo can tribute himself to bring back any level 4 lower Jurrac monster from the graveyard. Also, not once per turn. We have 1 copy of our Animatadorned Arctosaur. I can't even pronounce this guy's name anymore. But he's a level 1 light dino. If he's summoned, you can destroy a dinosaur from hand or field, and then add Reptile, Sea Serpent, Winged Beast, all that stuff, or Evolution Pill, which is the more important part. You just search the double evolution pill by popping a dinosaur. That allows you to just keep going your combos. 1 for 1, which you might think is a little superfluous, but you never know when you're going to just need a level 1 tuner from the deck. You never know. 1 polymerization for the combo there with this Hornsaurus, 1 evolution pill to cheat out Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, 3 Fossil Dig. I don't need to explain that one at all. I won't even do it. 3 copies of Ground Xeno, which adds a dinosaur tuner and then destroys a card in your hand. Perfect combo with Meteosaurus. He's even on the card, so that's how you know you search in this guy out. And it can also be used to fusion summon dinosaur fusions, using the monsters from hand or field of material. So if you want to go for other dinosaur fusions, things like Transcendosaurus Gigazowler, that is an option. 1 Terraforming, because field spell is very important. 1 Call by Grave to stop Ash Blossoms. 3 Forbidden Droplet, in case our opponent's playing like Masquerade and stuff, you're going to have to be prepared for that. The 3 copies of Jurrac Volcano, because it lets you destroy your dinosaurs to summon out Jurracs from the deck. Specifically, it lets you like bring out Stego to continue making big boards. And it also lets you cheat out your Meteor during your opponent's turn. Punishes them for all their combos. That's what we're about with this card. 1 Jurrac Impact is another card we can search off with Astero. It also field nukes. That's what the card does, just field nukes. You do need to have a big dinosaur to play this card, but other than that, it just nukes the board. That's what it does. 3 Imperms, another card if we happen to be going second, or we just need to interrupt our opponent for whatever reason. If we're going second, we have to, again, get over Masquerade, if that's what this is about. For our extra deck, 1 copy of Hornsaurus, already explained that guy. 3 Jurrac Meteor, when he's synchroed, nuke board, summon tuner from the graveyard. It's great if you can get Meteosaurus again, because then you can potentially go into another Astero or another Meteor if you are so inclined. But yeah, just field nuking. That's the whole idea of the deck is to just keep using this guy. So that's what you do. 2 copies of Jurrac Astero, inherent summoning negation, sets up your spell traps, and it lets you get out your Meteor as well when it's in the graveyard. So pretty dang good. 1 copy of Giganoto as our spicy little tech card. We can summon this using our Ash Blossom. That gives her actual purpose in the deck. So yeah, it makes all your Jurracs bigger for every Jurrac monster in the graveyard. So what we have, like 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can potentially get like 2,400 extra attack points on this thing. Or 26, something like that. We can make this thing huge, potentially. And it can work on all of our Jurracs. It doesn't just work on himself. So, you know, just a little tech card. And we also have Velfido, just as a nice level 5 synchro we can make in the deck. And it also gets rid of any face down monsters if my opponent really needs to keep those around. This will be really good. For other things, we have Elazor's Lars. We have Logia and Dolka for various things. Lars can just target and negate a face-up card of my opponent's. Logia can detach both materials to negate a summon or a spell trap. And Dolka can detach 1 material to negate a monster effect. And it can do this like twice a turn. So that's Dolka for you. We have things like Transcendosaur Extra Raptor, just as a nice link 3 we can go into. It can summon a dinosaur from the hand. And if a card, you know, if it's pointed to somebody, it'll let you draw a card if it gets destroyed. And if it's in the graveyard because it got nuked for some reason, and you have a normie monster in the graveyard, you can shuffle it into the deck and then bring back Extra Raptor. So there you go. A nice monster to have on the board in case you're playing a nuke stuff. We also have just like generic stuff like Unicorn, Little Knight, Masquerena. Pretty basic stuff. In case things go totally south, these are your options there. As for the side deck, yeah, we already talked about Gigazowler. You can target a dinosaur in the grave, add to your hand. If this guy's summoned from the grave, you can destroy 2 cards on the board. It's got a lot of different things you can do. Another target if you want to go for like the fusion aspect of this deck. And then there was also like Foolish Burial, which you probably could put one of that in if you don't want to run 1 for 1. So that's the deck, everybody. I hope you did enjoy it. And next time on the channel, I think Altar's got a deck he's cooking up. And then we're going to be getting ready for Spooky Month proper. And we're going to be playing Mimigools. So, till next time, everybody, y'all stay safe and happy. Your boy Memphis signing out. I'll see you guys very soon. Until then, y'all stay safe, stay happy. You have a good one. Take care.